You can be 80 and still play lawn tennis. You can be 80 and still play football.
Hello friends, Ikechukwu Dike from A to A series. He said to me, do you know why eating yam, you don't need to peel the back? Try. Just wash it, cook it before peeling the back. What am I trying to say? Today, lifestyle coach on our studio today from A to A series. What am I trying to say? Please call your friends, share this to your friends. This is a life saving. Today, for the first time in our studio here in Lagos, someone that you say, from A to A series, thank you for bringing him. Friend, get to meet our friend. Let them know you.
Hi everyone, my name is Benedict Eduok. I'm a healthy lifestyle coach.
So friend, please, as it is hot, you know that our language. But remember, please, from me to you series is one word. From me to you, then series. Please, today, I don't want to waste time talking too many things. I want him to give it to you as it is up, because he said lifestyle coach. Okay? How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
A quick one. We want to run very quickly because a lot of things we want to get from you for the benefit of our global audience. People say, eat food as medicine. I hear people say that, eat food as medicine. I don't know. In a layman's language, can you use it to start today for the benefit of our global friends?
Okay, yeah, thank you everyone. It's a very simple statement that is very deep, very powerful, profound. That would be the right word. Food as medicine, medicine as food. Usually I start off by telling people that this is all like a home. In your kitchen is supposed to be your hospital or your pharmacy. And whoever is cooking your food is supposed to be your doctor or your nurse.
Please say it again. Your kitchen is supposed to be what?
Your kitchen is supposed to be your pharmacy or your hospital. Whoever is cooking your food is supposed to be your doctor or your nurse. Now, the food that is being cooked is the medicine. So there is a hospital. You go to the hospital to get healed. They give you a medicine, right? And the doctor gives you a prescription. So, and that's what happens when we cook our food. So apparently the food is the medicine and the medicine is in the food. And the reason is because the food has vitamins, minerals that the body needs to stay healthy for the rest of life. So it is so important that we understand that the medicine is in the food and the food is medicine.
So Ben, you are telling our global friend, there's certain kind of food you eat that is so medicinal.
Yes. Literally every plant-based food, food that is grown underneath the ground.
That is what you call?
That is the food that has medicine in it. So it's just like we know for a fact that nature is beautiful. If you look all around you, you see things that are being planted on the ground. And any city, any community that doesn't have plantation around, then the possibility of that people living a very minute lifespan is very high. So that's the reason why we need, if you're looking at food, medicine in food, you have to look at plant-based food, things that are grown underneath the ground.
See, in a layman's language, I think he entered my head. I hear him well. Now, anything that grows from the ground, it. From me to you, see, global friends, for the first time, Ben is on our studio. You're catching it. You understand what I'm trying to say? Your comment section. Please remember to share this to your brother, to your sister, to your father, to your mother. Everybody needs a lifestyle. Good health. Okay, please. Having a good lifestyle, good healthy life.
Yeah.
Is it all about? Is it the most important thing in life to have a healthy life?
Well, it is very important to have a healthy life because I say this from a point of how do I put this now? So it's easy for elderly people to understand. If our elders don't live long enough, then we are going to lose out on culture and tradition. So it is important to have a healthy lifestyle so we can live long enough to pass knowledge, retain culture, retain tradition in the next generation and for posterity's sake. So imagine if we have people who don't tend to live, up to a certain decade, maybe 7, 8 decades or 9 decades in time. The possibility is young generations would not know where they're coming from. Now, I'm saying this from a social angle and not really from a health angle. So now let's go back to health. It's so important that we live a healthy lifestyle because as we grow older, the body begins, at a certain age, our body declines. And at that point, you begin to develop lifestyle diseases and people begin to live with pain. So to avoid having to go through a lot of pain, which is very discomforting at certain ages, it would be appropriate that we start modifying our lifestyle, do the right things now, so that as we grow older, we find it easy to live.
Okay, just 1 minute. I wish this was a live thing so that people can throw their question. But don't just know where you are, okay? Now, a quick one. People say you are what you eat.
Very profound, yes.
You are what you eat.
Yes.
Please tell our friends across.
Okay, so you are what you eat is, it's very simple. So let's take it back in time. They will tell you garbage in, garbage out is an old computer language, isn't it? So in the same thing with humans, if you put the right food inside the body, what happens is your organs will function appropriately without stress, without challenges. But if you do not put the right things in the human body, what will happen? There will be deficiencies. There will be dis-ease. In other words, diseases. And these are the discomforting facts and truths about what you put inside the body. So in reality, what you put inside determines how efficient this body would be. So it's important to eat right so that it takes care of the body on the inside.
Okay, Ben, quickly. I hear people say, to stay healthy, you must go to the gym. Going to the gym, is it all about staying healthy?
Oh, no, not all, really. The gym is very good. Hopefully people go to the gym to really exercise the body, tone up the body and all of those things. The gym really helps in the muscular aspects of the body. It helps with, different sections depending on what you're really working on. For some people, they just go to for mobility's sake. And for some other reasons, they really go to build up on the skeletal part of the body, build up on the muscles, build up on everything, give them a physique that makes them appealing, to other people. But in all of that, the most important thing is not just in exercising, going to the gym. So I've used the word exercise instead of just going to the gym. It's not just in exercising, it's in what you eat. Because we have athletes all over the world, and you can fact check it. Some people die of cardiac arrest. So what it simply
and they're sportsmen and sportswomen.
And they're sports people.
And they're the greatest people. I'm sorry to say, but we assume sports people are the more number that go to do exercise.
Yeah, supposedly they should be much more physically fit than a lot more other people. But yeah, they still die from cardiac arrest and all of those things. And the reason is because most people do not pay attention to what they eat. So just because I exercise a lot doesn't mean I should nullify what I put into my body, because guess what? The organs are not being repaired by the amount of exercises that you do, the amount of weight that you lift. Organs are not going to repair themselves that way. So it's what you eat that will fix in the organs, repair the organs if they are worn out, if they lack certain nutrients. If you keep eating the right food, balanced diet, get the right nutrition into the body, the organs will heal up themselves. And yeah.
Please, friends across the group, you will now see the reason why Mr. Ben is in our studio today for the first time. He's going to come back again. Before the end of this particular episode, his social media handle will be on our screen. We're going to say for most of you, of us that want to consult him, you are free. Well, one family. Mr. Ben, there's something you said. No amount of exercise, generally, both gym, running, all of them exercise, am I right? no amount of exercise you do that will replenish damaged organ or that is guarantee of healthy living. The proper meals is what replenishes damaged organs or cells. Please, a little more from you to the series.
Okay, so what I was simply saying is no amount of exercises can repair damaged organs. So it is the amount of nutrients you put on the inside that goes into the body that will go to do that job of repair.
And the amount of nutrients is part of what you eat.
The nutrient is in the food. The nutrient is inside the food.
The nutrient is
inside the food. So if you eat a lot of the natural foods, a lot of the organic foods, the ones that was planted in the ground, you eat those natural foods that our forefathers used to eat. That's the food that has all of the required nutrition inside of it. And if we eat a lot of that into our bodies, it will repair the tissues that are worn out, repair organs that are already depreciating in terms of its productivity or value. That's the only way. And this is why in medical science, if there is a challenge, the doctors do as much as to try and ensure that they are giving the person the right medications that will target the organ to come back to life.
Friends across the globe, sincerely, Ben, thank you for coming for our studio.
Thank you.
Let's eat on. Let me ask this question. When we're doing the recap in our studio before you come in, one of my friends called me on the phone. I told him what we're going to have today. He said I should ask, please, is there any particular food that guarantees longevity of life, long life?
Well, there is...
sound funny, but probably is going to take that question.
There is no particular food that guarantees long life. I think it's only God that can give that particular answer. But yes, there is. I mean, if we keep eating right, if we keep eating organic food, if we keep eating plant-based food, the possibility of us living longer than most people is higher. So we need to cultivate the habit of eating plant-based food rather than what we have today, processed foods. So there is a difference between a processed or refined food and a plant-based food. Like our forefathers, I mean, prior to now, before the 1960s, 70s, Nigeria never used to have any lifestyle diseases. There was never a disease like cancer or the likes that we have today.
Organic. Food are planted on.
Yes, our forefathers would only eat food that was planted on the ground. I mean, back in the village, back then, you would see trees littered all over every compound. But I don't know, now these days, everything has changed. So it is so important that our the key part to living long is good organic foods. Then exercises too. I'm not eliminating exercises. Exercises are very key because if you are going to still stay strong, as you grow older, you need to, keep exercising, keep developing the muscles. Because as you grow older, your body depreciates, the bone becomes leaner. So you need to begin to lift weights as you grow older, build on strength so that you can live longer. So a little. Yes, you can still do sports whilst you are 80. But it all depends on how you are able to develop yourself. The right attitude, the right food going into, it's a combination of all. Food, exercises, rest. All of these things are very key in ensuring that we have longevity of life.
There was a question. A woman said, please, can you ask your guest today? And most mothers want to hear that question. He said, is there any particular food children should eat to guarantee intelligence and to reduce the level of disease and sicknesses in children?
This is a very sensitive question. According to research, the brain is not fully developed until the person is 25